Everyone, Trina here, back with day 43 of the 100-day project. Today I thought we might play with some jelly prints and try to do some image transfers. The first thing we're going to do is start off playing on the Gelli Plate, just making some prints on tissue paper. And then we'll go into our quick little demo of making today's art piece. Okay, so let's get started. I've got these three colors that we're going to be working with. This is Payne's Gray, this is the Burnt Sienna, and Yellow Ochre, and White. These are all Liquitex paints, and they are not transparent. After yesterday's debacle, transparent paints we're not going to play with those anymore. So what I want to do is I'm going to mix up a little bit of this yellow ochre with some white. I'll put this down and roll it out. I just got some regular tissue paper here. I'm not going to put it all over. I think I just want it here at the bottom first. And we're just going to have a little play. You can see what I did there. Let's get the rest of that off since it's kind of light. I think we will do the whole one on this one. And these I might use in today's piece. I'm not sure. But I mostly really wanted to play with the transfer idea and sort of get a better idea of how it works. I sort of just jumped in on that idea, and I didn't really do a lot of research because sometimes I just get excited about something and I just go, oh, that's how you do it, and I do it, and it's not great. Okay, so let's mix up a little bit of our palette here. Let's mix up a gray, a light gray color, and this is Payne's Gray and White. Probably not going to be doing a lot of cleaning off of the Gelli Plate either. I like to just sort of, when I do these sessions, I just sort of like to play, make marks. And because they are tissue paper, they're perfect for collage. I'm just going to keep these rolls simple by just adding, sort of making like a patchworky kind of thing. But I think I only have 5 sheets here, so we're not going to get too crazy. That's kind of fun. So we're just putting down layers to, then we're going to create, I think I want something a little bit more dark. Let's go a little bit darker. So then we can try the transfer images over the top. Something a little darker maybe. Maybe just pure on Payne's Gray. Let's see how that works. It's kind of like a bonus little tutorial today. I like it. Okay, let's take this. I'm going to add on some of this. I think I want it to overlap just a little bit. That's cool. We might need, I got 2 sheets left. Let's do this one all over. I want to do a green, like a, so I've really been liking, maybe I'll save the green for the, you can see that one. Yeah, let's do a green. Let's, oh, this paint dries super fast. If you hear birds chirping, that's my, my little friends. My little friends that like to live outside of my house. Okay. That's a nice gray green there. Okay, last paper. And there's definitely, this tissue paper has a waxy side and a normal side. I don't know if you can tell that in the video, but I always print on the non-waxy side, if that makes any sense. I think they adhere better when they're not on the waxy side. I want that one to overlap a little bit. And then we need one more color. And then we'll start doing some transfers, because that'll be fun. That's fun. Okay. Let's just do some more green. That's easy. We'll do more of a bluey green, maybe. Let's add more Payne's gray to it. Normally, I have been using ultramarine blue, but I decided I wanted to switch it up today and do a little Payne's gray, because, you know, it's my favorite color. I use it in everything. That and the Nico Azo. Okay. Just a little hint here that I learned from printmaking school, or for art school. When you're rolling out your paint, only go in one direction. Don't do this. That doesn't help you. That doesn't spread the paint fast. And it doesn't give you an even layer. Just go top to top to top and lift your brayer up, and then the other way. Don't roll it like you would a rolling pin. That's gonna get you nowhere fast. Just a little tip. Pro tip. Maybe I should make pop-ups on the video. That might be kind of fun. Pro tip pop-ups. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of this paint left, so let's see what happens if we just add in a bit of this. Oh, this one needs some more. Don't want to waste paint. Okay. Let's let those dry, and then we'll come back and do some transfers. Okay, so these are some of the papers that I cut up. Oh God, that one just got paint all over it. That we're going to be using to print with. And these were just things that I made in Procreate and then had them printed off. I did it in black and white, but I had them printed off in color at Office Depot, because at least at my Office Depot, the black toner is not enough to transfer. I did learn that. So these are color prints, laser prints of black and white photos. Let's mix up some Payne's gray with this burnt sienna. Maybe. It's out. We're going to work pretty quickly here. We don't need a lot, because this is what we're transferring. But again, we want a thin layer of paint, but not too thin. And you'll know when you get there. Like, I know that sounds cliche, but you can kind of hear it in the roller. Like, it makes this sort of sticky sound. That's when you know that it's ready. Okay, so we're going to lay this down. Press it out for 10 to 12 seconds. Okay, for this next one, we're going to try some Mars Black. Let's see how that does. Had good luck with the Mars Black transfer papers. do, grab one of these. Let's do this one. Plate is really sticky. Oh, you can see that one came off really nicely. Let's use this paper. And for these, I just use my hand. I find that when I use the brayer or the Baron, it can rip the paper. Okay, that's kind of fun. I like those marks through there. Really fun. Let's do another one. Let's roll that out. Let's see what happens if I leave a little bit. Okay, let's do one of these smaller ones. Well, let's do this one. You can see it doesn't take very long to get these ready to go. For this one, I think I'm gonna do like this way. This is so fun. I love working on my Gelli Plate and just making things. But then I end up with hundreds of pieces of paper. But, you know, you always have them if you need them. Okay. Ooh, that one came out really nice. Okay, you can kind of see where this is going. You could probably try and pull that print again, but that's probably not enough paint, so let's clean that off. And let's do, we'll just mix up the last of this Payne's gray here, and maybe a little more just black. I'll do one more. So you can see you don't have to be extremely perfect with these. Okay, I'll make sure I saved my favorite one for the print we're gonna make later. This is kind of just an extra one I had laying around. Ooh, I think I got too much paint. You can tell when you get too much paint because it starts to wrinkle a little bit. This one may not work. Oh, it worked pretty well. Neat. Let's do this one on this really dark piece here. Let's just put it off here to the side. And you can clean up those edges if you want to be a little bit more perfect about it. That one didn't transfer that well. That's pretty dry. Let's see what happens if we put some gel medium on there. Okay, this is just regular drying paper that I cut up into a square, so it's 8 by 8. As usual, we start by making marks. I also found that holding your pencil at a weird angle sometimes helps you create. Just kind of turning it creates some pretty interesting marks. Okay, I think I'm going to start off with some yellow ochre. I've added in the ultramarine blue into my palette here. Maybe a little skosh of this burnt sienna. Okay, we're just gonna roll this out. A pretty thin layer. Sprayer's clean. It's like butterscotch. And it's kind of fun to like make some brayer marks as well. It might be too much. But let's add some lines through here as well. You could also use stencils if you feel like it. Let's do that. Let's add a little bit of stencil in here. These are just dots. You can't really see it, but I'm sure it's there. Okay, let's get a piece of paper. Oh, the paper's underneath. Never mind. Okay. I'm just going to lay this down here. I'm going to get my Baron out for this one. These are great little tools because they give you leverage and makes it easier to get good even pressure. Although you could use the back of a spoon, a wooden spoon. That also works. Okay, you can see where the dot's printed. That's kind of chaotic, but I kind of like it. Okay, I'm mixing together some ultramarine and what we just made. It's giving me this sort of blue-green color. Interesting. I love mixing colors. It's so fascinating to me how you can just, let's add some white into that. It's so fascinating to me how you can just, you can make color. It's so cool. Okay. Now this is what we're gonna use. So, we're gonna use all of it? Yeah, I think we're gonna use all of it. Let me brayer out this a little bit. Get it thin. So it's really like using your Gelli Plate as just another way to make marks rather than a finished piece. It's a really fun way to add different marks to your work. Okay, you want that one or this one? Which one? I think this one. It's a little more subtle. You can add another one. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think I am going to let this dry and put some gel medium on it because I think that transfers better than just doing it immediately. So let's let that dry. Okay, a little dollop of gel medium. I'm going to lightly brayer it. You don't want to smear that paint. And now we're going to place it on here, but where are we going to place it? I think over here, or maybe through here. I was going to do that. How would I do that? I'm like thinking about it. Is that going to work? I think I'm going to go this way. Yep, I think that's the way I'm going to go. No, I'm gonna go this way, I think. Indecision. Ooh, sliding back. Okay, let's pull this up. Ooh, this is fun. It's a bit of a crazy mess, but I love it. Okay, I think I want to use this paper. I only want to use like a little bit of it. This is a neat trick that I learned from somebody here on YouTube. There's a little bit of red on this, but if you take a water pen or a paintbrush with water, it makes tearing your tissue paper, you get very good, you can tear it really easily. And then see how easily that tears? It's kind of fabulous. Okay, I want to get some more of this off. And probably don't use one that's stained with pink paint. But that's not going to show up. Okay. Let's see how that looks. I was thinking I might want it just like right. I think right there. Yeah. Okay, I got some gel medium here. Now you could use glue stick, which I've done in the past. You could use gel medium, you could use matte medium, acrylic medium. I like the matte medium. And the reason being, oh, I guess that's where it's gonna go, is that the gel medium really just sinks that image right into the paper, or the matte medium, sorry. And it dries super fast. And it's super transparent. Where if you put it on with a glue stick, it's not nearly as transparent. Okay. Okay, let's put this down. This is another one of the tissue paper prints we just made. Oh, it's curling. Don't curl. There we go. Okay. I don't want to do too much of this collage, but this is what we've got so far. I'm gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. I feel like it's very disorienting, like it needs some solid areas. So let's think about that. So I've mixed up some blue, and I think I'm gonna put jelly print, something through here, and maybe down at the bottom. So let's just see what we can do here. It's almost a Payne's gray that I mixed up here. Not quite. It's got a little bit more blue to it than that. I am going to put some marks through there, though, because I don't want it to be... Okay, that's not working. I don't like that. How much of it do I want on there? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe I just want it solid. I might just want it solid. Or let's do a bit of a little ladder through there. Okay, so we're gonna print this way. I like that. Let's do some at the bottom. I like that ladder, the way that ladder stencil came out. Like, I'm just gonna print this at the bottom. And a nice layer there. Let's go in with a little bit of this though, to break that edge. I just put my finger on it. That's okay. Okay, so now I want to print this right here. I want it all the way across. I don't think I want it all the way across. We're just gonna go. I think right there. Let's see what that does. See if I got it anywhere close to where I want it to be. Ooh, I kind of like that. What do you think? So let's take a look at this and see which way we like it. We've been doing it this way. I kind of almost like it this way. If we did it this way, some ink here just left, paint left over. Okay, I'm just gonna take some of that paint that we have left over. With the color shaper and just put in some solid marks over where we just jelly plated. Maybe some up here. Let's turn this around. I'm going through here. Oh, that did something. Okay, let's go in with some Lyras, and maybe I want to add some of this, more of this color and some spots. And this is wet, so hopefully it'll add some little pops of something. Let's add some ladder stencils through here. We had a little bit of that, but I think I want more. That did something. I like it. I think I want another one of these, maybe. Maybe this one. stencil's getting a little sticky. Ooh, I like that. Do I want to continue it down though? Maybe let's just do that didn't really do anything, but it kind of gets the point across. Okay, I'm gonna add a few more down here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. I really like it. I like what happened over here with that, the stencils that, or the transfers that we did. I think that looks really cool. I like the layer of the paper, even though I covered a lot of it up, but I still like it. I like the overprinting on with the Gelli Plate. And I like the stencils. So this is just a possibility of what you can create with just a little bit of imagination and using your Gelli Plate more as a tool than a final image, or layering on one print on the Gelli print. Kind of move through it, make some different marks, see how you can use it in your work. Let's take a look with the mat. Super cool with the mat. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see yesterday's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow for day 44. Thanks so much. Bye.